You do not have to be a woman to be against murder. You do not have to be a woman to speak on behalf of those who are being destroyed.
We are Christians. We've come today out of love for our neighbors, our freeborn neighbors who are being murdered today, and for our born neighbors who are coming to join in that killing.
When abortion comes up, many people will say, well, that is a women's issue. And so they completely remove men from having any say or any part. However, we must understand that this is not just a woman's issue. This is an issue of justice and mercy. It's an issue of murder. And so you do not have to be a woman to be against murder. You do not have to be a woman to speak on behalf of those who are being destroyed. Many times in abortion situations, people think about the mother, about the women who are going in, but let's talk about the men in the cases of murder here, because they're often to be seen as well, going right alongside or waiting in the car, taking part in some way, or just letting it happen. Because this is not just something for women to have to hash out. Men have to man up and face what they're doing. The men who are taking part in the murder and the men who know it's wrong, who need to go and reach out to those people, man to man, and say, consider your ways. Do not do this. Why would you take part in the murder of your own child? I was talking with a abortive father 2 days ago, and I shared with him, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. You're going along with the killing of your child. God does not see that you being the friend and supporting them. He said, I have to support her. I said, in supporting her to do that, which will make her a murderer, that will make you particeps criminis as also party to that murder, to kill your child. It's not what's good for her. It's not what's good for the child, not what's good for you. And it is in violation of God's law. So that you're actually right now being the enemy in this situation. And he said, you're saying that I'm the enemy here? And I said, yes. And he said, oh, I hadn't thought of that. But a lot of guys don't think of that. And many of them are just going along being cowed as cowards, not standing in courage and saying, honey, I love you, and we can't kill this child. I'll do everything that is about, let's get married, whatever the situation is, to make it right. But a lot of guys have just said, oh, I'm not going to do that because I want to keep the relationship. I just want to do what she says so that I can continue having that intimacy with her, whatever part that I feel that I want to have. And so they will do this. Some men don't show up at all. And they said, oh, you just handle it. I'm no part in it. And so men have a role, but when they won't, then it leaves it open and it leads to more murder. We find that a lot of guys are cowards. They won't stand up for the weak. They won't protect the innocent. And that they're bullies. They're going around, and they would themselves say, I'm against bullies. But they are helping in the bullying of babies to death. So that when we look at what God calls orphans in the scriptures, he doesn't call orphans motherless. He doesn't call them societyless. They don't have people to help them. He calls them the fatherless, because the fathers are supposed to be there to provide and protect. But these men have turned away. And I tell them, you're already a dad. What kind of dad will you be? You will never stop being this child's father. And there are people who say, well, I don't want to be the wrong kind of dad. Okay. There are deadbeat dads who don't do anything for their children, and that is a bad dad. But do you know what's worse than a deadbeat dad? A dad who joins in the beating of his child to death, joining in the murder of his daughter or son. Don't be that kind of dad. Go, talk with her, and let her know you will not take part in this. I've seen men be men and tell their girlfriend, I'm not going to be party to this. And I've seen that save children because the men took responsibility and repented of their apathy. And so in a time of abdication on part of so many men, men need to rise up and say, we need abolition. We need to be calling for justice. We need to be willing to tell the truth even in a world that loves lies, a world that will hate us for being men who will stand up and speak for the weak, because abortion must be abolished.